Well, the giant sinkhole at St. Clair Avenue and West 3rd downtown still causing some major headaches. It's been nearly a month since it opened up. City says it could still be several more weeks before the intersection is reopened. Vasi Prokos has an update.
Well, this collapse forced the closure of a very busy intersection near the Justice Center and Warehouse District, causing a lot of headaches to drivers to find alternate routes. But with nearly 2 months of repairs, officials say it's expected to be open in the coming weeks. This massive sinkhole opened up back on March 8th at West St. Clair and West 3rd. Time-lapse video shows the moment the street collapsed, almost swallowing a driver and his car. Now, weeks later, repairs continue, along with the detours, the noise, and the frustration for people who work, live, and bike through the area.
To bike in Cleveland, you have to be tough, and this is yet another moment of being tough and figuring out a way around things.
Rita Eminette says the closure has changed how she gets around downtown, especially heading toward the flats.
It keeps me from accessing the flats in the most direct way, but I work around it.
For people who drive and walk through here daily, the detour can mean extra minutes and a lot of impatience.
You know, obviously this is kind of right in the middle of everything and it gets in the way.
Others say at this point, the biggest headache is how long it's taking.
It's absolutely frustrating because a different country they would have built 3-4 bridges by now. It's just like, it's ridiculous. The frustration is, I mean, there's always a way. The frustration, why is it taking so long? That's it.
In a statement, Leah Dates with the City of Cleveland Division of Water says crews are making progress. She tells 19 News the various utilities involved are advancing towards completion of their work. The repairs are expected to be completed in the coming weeks. 19 News crews even spotted some drivers cutting through parking lots to make their way around the giant sinkhole. Those who live in the area say the closure is dragging on longer than they expected.
You know, obviously this is kind of right in the middle of everything and it gets in the way.
In downtown Cleveland, Vasi Prokos, 19